Our next eminent speaker that I would like to introduce today is Dr. Sultan Salem Al Shamsi. Welcome to the session.
Thank you.
He is the Inspector Aerodromes Operations Aviation Safety Affairs with the GCAA. Dr. Sultan started his education as an aerospace engineer and became a helicopter rescue pilot in the early stages of his career flying with the Dubai police. He subsequently joined the GCAA and became an expert in airports and heliports certifications. He also holds a PhD in business management and has written several articles in journals and is highly recognized in the research field. He also possesses over 14 years of experience in driving strategy and designing policy changes in his field. And we are honored to have him as one of the distinguished leaders in this interview. Dr. Sultan, if I may ask the first question, which is more a personal view, what is your personal perspective on diversity and inclusion?
I think the diversity and inclusion is a very important topic that we need to keep covering the whole year. It's not about an event that we discuss it in certain days. It should be transformed to programs, and we should be having like leading programs that will give us at the end the result which we are looking at. Despite that, we have lots of pilots, engineers. We have now UAE female astronaut. So the country are doing good and a great job. What we are looking for is to increase the number of the participation in the industry because they play main role, and at the end, the women achieve the result what the leaders and the organization are looking for. And if we give examples, we will not finish, but like we have first example with us, Dr. Saad here, recognized engineer, and we have others. So I don't want to just mention one name and leaving other. And when we speak about the inclusion, is inclusion on the all levels of the management. It's not about just participation in one part of the organization. It's to reach to the level that the decision making top management. We have females which add value to the industry.
Thank you, Dr. Sultan. My next question is again related to the work field. As a leader, what do you see as a challenge presented by a diverse workplace, and how can one overcome these challenges?
I think the challenges existing on any industry, not only in the aviation industry, and the support and the empowerment of the leaders is very important in the organization. And to have women in the organization, it's essential part because they are the innovative part of the organization, and they are leading. I can see in some organization even better than us, as sorry to say, but I saw that very good example, very good leadership, very good result being delivered by the women here in the industry and across the globes. Don't forget that we have also airline executives, CEOs, women we have across the globe. So we're not just focusing in UAE. We are looking after the whole industry to be fair, actually.
Absolutely. I think what you mentioned is leadership. Good leadership means good results. So I take that back as a learning. My next question is what are some of UAE's initiatives to promote diversity and inclusion in this industry?
The initiatives are much. So I remember maybe before 2 months or 3 months, we had a good initiative here as women aviation in aviation, and I participated in one roundtable there. The discussion was about the importance of having more initiatives and more programs in the for the women in the industry. We have something we call it future aviators. This is specifically from General Civil Aviation Authority. So from our side, we launch regularly, twice or three times, programs for the future aviators, which is not only exclusive for the male. So students from both gender are participating and getting the benefit of the program, getting to know what does ATC work means, what is the pilot's work means, what is the engineer, what is the regulator also means. So they can have a choice in the early stage of the life, saying what they want to become as a career path.
Dr. Sultan, with the UAE initiatives that you did mention, how can future generations get involved and get trained to take on more technical roles in this industry?
I think is all also related to the what is the passion they want to achieve, because you cannot force someone to do something that he don't like or she don't like. So I think it's starting from the passion. That's why we have women pilots, why we have women engineer. It's driven by their passion. And I think we need more technical specialists in the industry here as women, because they will have the input from different angle than the male. So, and also from our side, we need to support that inclusion in the industry. And we need to go away from stereotyping, discrimination, and thinking about that the woman cannot achieve the result. Great women around the aviation industry have achieved lots of things. So, however, again, we go back to the initiatives that we need to be proactive on setting the standards for the people who will be joining the industry. Because if you don't motivate them and give them the right environment, they will not join the aviation industry. They will think they will go to another industry, which is much easier to live in and execute the job on that environment. And I think the environment is very important role to make the environment ready for the women to join and work and have the right to say what they want to have on their work also.
Thank you, Dr. Sultan. Very insightful comments. Creating the right environment and without any discriminatory practices, I think will go a long way in encouraging not just women, but people of all differences to perform well. Thank you so much for being with us.